Who doesn't love a Blob STI? So what's up guys, back at it again with another video, and today this is a little bit different of a review. Unfortunately there'll be no driving segment, but still a treat nonetheless. Today we've got a 2005 Subaru Impreza WRX STI Type UK wide track, and obviously we're going to have the owner on the channel, do a little walk around, and yeah, hope you enjoy the little cinematics and the walk around guys. Peace. So guys, you join me with the owner behind the camera of his lovely 2005 Subaru Impreza WRX STI Type UK wide track, and I've got to say it's a mouthful already on the trim level. But again, this is a lovely example, mate, that you've got. We'll get straight into it. What modifications have you done to it?
Well, first off, I've added the WRC style front wings.
Oh yeah,
They're fiberglass with a carbon fibre wrap installed.
I like them.
Thank you. We've also added pink mud flaps.
Oh yeah, I'll just turn the camera guys, and obviously you've got like something else from a company. Is it called Rally
Armour.
Rally Armour?
Yeah, based in Australia.
That's good. And what power is this running? Is this still standard power, or has it been mapped at all?
It's been lightly mapped to 300 brakes, so the standard Type UK runs 275. So
okay,
it's only a minor map.
But she's still basically within the engine's limit.
Yeah, I didn't want to go too far with it.
And to be fair, with this being the STI, you have the 6-speed as standard.
Yeah, it's got the DCCD diff as well.
Because am I right in saying that this generation was the first generation to have that on for like the controllable diff?
I believe so. I believe it was before the bug eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know for a fact you see a lot of haul cars obviously with them.
Yeah.
I just didn't. It's just because there's so many. Well, it's not really like year-wise. It's not that like years apart, are they?
No, it's only I think two, 3 years between each.
So really, you could say with that tech, this is what would you say? This was the testing point of like before implementing it.
Maybe not, because this was sort of the last run-out model before it went through the Hawkeye in the 05.
Okay, so
it's
quite
a late one, which always makes it fun for buying parts, because it's is it an 05? Yes, and then it goes to the Hawkeye codes. Sometimes.
So
depending
this is
on the website.
Yeah, depending where you get the said parts.
That's it, yeah.
Obviously, you've got your standard Brembo calipers, and then your drilled disc as standard setup with the STI.
No, we've now I've updated these to the drilled and grooved set.
Oh, okay.
EBC.
Oh yeah.
And then we're running EBC yellow stuffs, front and rear,
which I can recommend.
Yeah,
because I've got them on mine.
Yeah, the original car had Godspeed J hooks and Kevlar pads.
Okay.
And I didn't really gel with them.
No.
Did a track day and ended up.
How was they? Were they like too responsive, or were they?
No, they were too soft, I found.
Yeah.
And also, well, very dusty as well. created more dust and not enough braking for my preference.
It's a little bit interesting, but at least it is a good upgrade with EBC.
Yes.
Especially for Subarus, they do recommend them. Yeah. They're one of their top. Obviously coming into, I'm just going to have a look into the interior if that's okay. Sparko, genuine Sparko steering wheel?
Yeah, genuine Sparko steering wheel.
That's nice actually.
With NRG quick release.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all the matching blue and black.
I like that because it matches.
Yeah. And we've got the likewise shifter.
Yep, that's nice. I must admit, with a heavy shifter like them, it's so much better though, isn't it? Because you feel more. It's weighted, but it's just right.
Yeah, it does work a lot better. I've done. I had originally a original style, but third party make. Yeah. And it just didn't fall to the hand quite as nice. So the likewise one worked really well.
And I must admit, this is what I like about the old Imprezas, especially you see them more in the imports, but you do see them on these UK specs as well. If you can see that on the camera, guys, the intercooler spray.
Yes.
I think this was a brilliant idea because it comes back from like GCA imports having them, and they just kept them doing them. I wish they'd done them on newer models, or they had the options on said bit to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to do it to mine personally, because I think it's a good touch.
Yeah, it's good.
But no.
I don't know, you could always fit a camel pack in there.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it, but I just like if it was able to, like, I don't know, maybe in the where the scoop is, you know, in the little cow bits, maybe have them in there, maybe buy a little plastic cow trim with them on, and then plumb it in.
I mean, to be fair, I don't. The only times I've used it is on tracks, track and racing, so tracks.
That's a nice touch because it's an extra bit of security, just to give your intercooler a little bit of cooling, just in case.
That's it. Yeah.
But obviously, coming back to that, it's the thing. Most people, if we rank these cars, most people go GCA and then they go to the Blobeye.
Yeah. And I wouldn't even argue with that.
No, they are. It's one of them iconic shapes. The thing is, you still see them on the roads, and they've aged so well. Alright.
They've done well for their ages.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
They are. Again, we do know with them being older, they do start to rust, but it's just one of them things. Maintaining.
We've got I don't know what the brand of the diffuser is, but we've got a rear diffuser, and we've got a Hayward and Scott back box system.
What size would that be? 2.5?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got in the garage. I'm waiting. I've got a decap pipe system.
Okay.
All waiting to be fitted in, but just haven't got
so
to it yet.
that's nice.
Yeah.
But
I always find this one quite well compared to other Subarus.
Yeah.
So that will definitely go out the window once that's fitted.
Yeah, I can agree with you there, to be fair, with mine. But well, now that we said obviously the 300 brake, obviously, do you mind popping the boot?
Yeah.
And obviously, with the bonnet popped and everything, we can see standard STI intercooler, which we all know is good for the 400 brake.
Yeah, just limited to the 300. I didn't want to push it too far. But it's internals are sort of it's a different day.
Yeah, but it's nice to know that from factory they did over-engineer. I don't care what people say, they did over-engineer these intercoolers.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, you could buy a Blob WRX, slap this on.
Yeah,
easy power gain.
It will run quite straightforward. Yeah.
With a map, obviously, because we know what these are like. These are very, very temperamental cars, but once they're done, they're done. Anything else that you've done to the engine bay?
Top strut brace on the got matching boot as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
We've just done a few little dress bolts around it just to sort of make the engine bay pop. Got Mishimoto radiator brackets again. The other ones were rotten, so get some quite
it happens with them.
Yeah, that's it.
I even find that with the hatchbacks, they go, which you wouldn't think, but it is what it is.
It's just sort of been pink, black and blue theme, so I've got a set of Mishimoto pipes to fit later on, which are blue, so it'll just sort of make the engine bay stand out a bit.
That'll look nice.
Yeah. I know it's sort of the common one to jump to, but it looks classic. So.
Well, I think personally you're taking the import heritage of these motors, because if you look at the import versions of the Jet versions, they have the cherry blossom eye Impreza badging, and people just went with that design, didn't they? Blue and pink.
That sort of drew me to the badge on as well.
I think that's so iconic, that cherry blossom pink.
Yeah.
It's just one of them things.
I didn't want to overdo it with like pink everything, but just sort of highlights and things like that, and that's why blue cooling pipes. It will sort of,
to be fair,
make it work.
Yeah, it works. It's just the right amount. He said you haven't got an OTT on it. It's just right.
Yeah, that's it.
And am I right in saying, I could be wrong, but am I right in saying that these are the actual hoses that would be for the intercooler?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the intercooler spray. See, again, as that runs down there, simple stuff like that. It's just ideas like that, I think, suit these cars to a T. I think really, if you're going to push these hard, that's a good option from factory.
Oh yeah. What's also nice with these is half the time this is just mechanical mods.
Yeah. And what I do like is what I've still got on mine, and I like on older Imprezas and older cars, especially Jap, is, as we can see, Fuji Heavy Industries Limited, where these are manufactured, the frame, the bodies, the weight. I like these stamps. Like these metal sheet stamps, I like it because you can. It's just a little bit of, you know, you know where it's come from.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, you could get this with like any 80s, 90s English cars, Escorts and everything. But for some reason on these, it just suits it to a T. But yeah, no, this is lovely, mate.
No, thank you very much.
But last thing is, obviously, did you enjoy your little obviously review on here? I know it's a light review and it's not as well as you've seen on my channel. It's not as what we normally do.
No, it's good fun. Thank you very much for inviting me to your channel.
That's alright, no worries. I'm going to end it here, guys, obviously. Sorry that it is a quick review, but due to being on the Isle of Wight and the military roads, they're not as they were years ago, so there's loads more traffic, so we can't really take this out, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't really push it 5 miles an hour up and down the road.
No, it don't. I imagine it does, like mine, just struggles.
Yeah, but luckily, not too low to be affected.
But you're good. Before we do end, there's one other thing that you mentioned to me. You have got underglow on this as well. Unfortunately, I can't get down to see it, but you have got it because you have.
Yeah, we fitted Glow Kit UK underglow kit on this. So
that's nice.
Yeah, it just sort of makes it pop a little bit at shows, and
it's good. It's a nice little showpiece.
Yeah, it's just a bit of silliness.
So right, I'm going to end it now. Thank you again, Lewis, for bringing this down.
Cheers for that.
Is there any social medias you want to plug?
Just selfishly, my YouTube channel, Project 92 Racing.
Yep.
Got a video of this on track, and a few mishaps that have happened when I've run out of talent, but also on my MX-5, my actual race car. So pop over to there if you don't mind.
That's fine. What I'll do is I'll leave that in the link in the description, and also what I'm going to do as a thank you for bringing this down, obviously, I will leave his Instagram in there as well. In the description, so if you guys want to check up on Lewis's MX-5 track car and his progress on his YouTube channel and his Instagram, click the links in below.
Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. Thank you for having this on. I'm going to obviously end this now. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.